As always, I have not got a lot of time to explain, but stick with me and everything will make sense.
This tower was once used as a research facility by Professor Tarada, the world's leading scientist behind super soldier research. As a result of many experiments, he created many new biological life forms, but most notable are the 3 shocks terror. Professor Tarada believed that he could create stronger soldiers by simply combining humans together, resulting in these 3 monstrosities. One of these 3 is called Cohen. Cohen is 9 feet 2 inches tall and weighs 1,960 pounds. He was created by combining multiple people into one. He was an unfinished experiment and suffers from poor vision. However, this has led to him developing a supreme sense of hearing. Cohen lets out a yell and uses the vibrations of the sound waves produced to determine where things are around him. Also, he pulls out the dead bodies of those he has vanquished in the tower and swings them or throws them as weapons. Cohen is extremely powerful and capable in combat. Jindai is 7 feet 10 inches tall and weighs 950 pounds. She was created by combining multiple people into one. She was an unfinished experiment and suffers from poor hearing. Instead, she has exceptional vision and can immediately recognize and identify any target within her range of sight. She collects the heads of those she has vanquished and uses them as ammunition for the railgun which is attached to her stomach. Goto 9 is 8 feet 6 inches tall and weighs 1,410 pounds. He was created by combining multiple people into one. He was an unfinished experiment and suffers from poor vision and hearing, but can paralyze foes with the venomous spray emitted from his extremely large mouth, and uses his long tongue to steal precious items from his victims. He can also swallow victims whole, digest them within his body, and then regurgitate them as his brainwashed servants, who will then fight alongside him.
Hello, and welcome to another video. If you guys are familiar with my editing format, you will know that the 3 clips that I've just shown you are very integral to what we're going to be doing today. So with all of that, with all of the introductions done, and now that you guys know what we're going to be doing, let's get into it. As always, these adventures begin with me opening my daily present. And what did we get today? Some DoD green metal. So that's kind of cool, you know. Yeah, I went and ran away, put that in my store box because I don't need it for now. And yeah, I've got a lot of things on me that I don't need right now. I have no idea where they all came from. It's probably from the last playthrough, or the last time I played, should I say. But yeah, with all that being said, let's get on to it. We'll go up the stairs and watch all the carnage that unfurls. So as I said, we are going to be fighting all 3 of the mini-bosses today. And I'm also going to be fighting Max Sharp. The first mini-boss on the list is Cohen on floor 3. Now if you have watched my previous video on Cohen, you'll know that he's kind of a pushover when you get to a certain level. Yeah, I think it takes me like 4 minutes, I think it's like 3 shots to kill him. I could have shot him twice and punched him, but this is how easy Cohen is now. 1, let him charge. 2, oh no, he hit me. 3, and now he's on his ass. So, you know, kind of a comparison to my last video. It took me a bit quicker, I think, and I am actually believing that this is the quickest way to do it. You may be questioning where all the resources and stuff came from. I did run from floor 1 all the way up here. We didn't use the elevator until floor 6, I think it was, and yeah. So I ended up carrying a bunch of stuff. But I am also extremely glad to announce that I managed to get all the way to floor 11 without dying once, which is kind of an achievement for me, considering I'm constantly dying on this game. In fact, I haven't even had to use my 3 free revives today, so I'm quite happy with that. As you see, we are just preparing ourselves for the second fight. This is obviously the arena, and here she comes. July. Now this lady, I believe in the last video, I just hit her with a bunch of boom shrooms, but as you see I only have one on me right now. We did actually go to the elevator before the fight just to drop everything off, because I think I had a couple of like valuable things on me, so I had to run away and grab things and get rid of things and redo my armor and buy more guns and stuff. But I think I may have actually found the best tactic for this. It is this pillar right here. You just rotate from left to right around the pillar, and every time she teleports away, just keep running. The only thing I am going to say is try not to be caught by that explosion right there, because that hurts. It didn't really do much damage, but it hurts to avoid more than anything. Bang. Okay, I'm also going to very quickly mention that I am carrying two Glinty Magnums to kind of go around the whole reload animation. So the idea here was that I would run out of ammunition and swap to my other gun just to finish her off. But you're going to see in a very soon. You're going to see in a split second. Ooh, I forgot that she did that. And you'll see it's doing very little damage to me. The first time that you fight this, if your level is under like, say like 20, you're going to be killed by that, I'm going to be honest. And this is where I was meant to swap to my other gun and finish her off on the ground, but because I pulled the trigger, it went into the reload animation, and you can't cancel the reload animation, so I had to end up running all the way up here. I mean, I would have had to do this anyway, but it would have been nice to have not been scared of being shot whilst I was running up the stairs. And as we see, I did tell you one more bullet would have done it, and there's that one bullet. She's now dead. Kaboom. Now, I'm also going to mention, I didn't do any of the extra rooms in here. I literally just, like, I was tunnel visioned on floor 11. But I have also got to say, on my adventure to floor 11, we had to go through floor 10. So, I decided to keep the Max Sharp fight in this battle, in this video. This battle is my 4th or 5th fight against him, and I'm going to be honest, every single time I fought him, it just keeps getting easier and easier. It gets to a point where I'll probably be able to one-shot him one day, if the game allows it. I don't know if it does, but I feel like I'm just getting slowly more overpowered, and yeah. I have just cut out the animation there because I didn't really see the point in having it in. It was in the last video, so if you guys want to go and watch it, you're more than welcome to go and watch my floor 10 boss fight video. Yeah. Now would be a really good time for me to explain the whole snail thing, considering I've just thrown one out. If you look at the bottom of the screen, there are two pictures in the middle. The first one is well, they're both skill decals. The first one allows me to turn poison into HP. So this means that any time I get poisoned, I will be healing. Hence why I dropped him there. But unfortunately, Max Sharp has killed him. So this is where I decided, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna drag this out. You killed my snail, man. You killed Gary. That's not fair. So I took him out very quickly. There we go. After this, we did end up having to go through all of the cutscene and the photograph and all of that stuff, but I'm just going to cut them out, and we're going to go straight to floor 11. Straight after I've kicked this guy, of course. I really like the fact that you get to kick the boss in the face and like kick his head off. I just find it so funny, like for no reason as well. It's just, It's just wacky, it's weird, and I love it. Here he goes, and dump. Boom. I don't know, I think that's just amazing. Right, I'm going to cut it here, we're going to move on to the next fight. I have kept this little bit in here of me getting the picture in, just to kind of like fatten out the video. This is a little bit of like filler, I guess. But yeah. I reckon it will take us a very long time to get to the top floor, just because of how like slowly I've been making progress. But we're going to very quickly go up this escalator. I'm going to skip through the floor and go straight to the boss fight. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the boss fight. We're just around the corner from the boss fight, but it's all good. So, I'm kind of mentally preparing myself for this one because I've only fought this guy once, and I've only passed it once. So, the last time that I came here, I believe I had boom shrooms on me, and this time I don't have any boom shrooms, I don't have any snails. It's actually kind of worrying, I guess. I was a little bit worried. I thought I was going to die at this point, and well, I didn't. Spoiler alert. I think it's really cool that each boss has got their own like entrance animation. It's a little bit annoying that you have to watch it every single time you fight them, but it is cool that they're all different. As the beginning of the video said, Goto 9 is kind of deaf, kind of blind, like poor hearing, poor sight, but sprays out a paralyzing like acid thing. So I spent most of the fight just trying to dodge the acid, and then they do this like really weird attack where they like jump up in the air and they slam down with their belly. That was kind of hard to dodge, I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple of times in the fight where I think I got hit by that. But you can see I'm trying to keep distance, and oh, there we go, I just got caught by the tongue or whatever that was. But as you can see, I'm trying to maintain distance, and I'm just trying to use those long-range weapons to cause as much damage as I can. And then I actually dodged that. I just pulled out the jungle machete, and I decided that I was going to finish her off with this. You will see if you look at the top right corner, top left corner, sorry, my health is going down, and this is probably the furthest it's been in the entire stream today, apart from like after this. But there we go. A couple shots from a Glinty Magnum and a couple hits from a Jungle Machete, and Goto 9 has gone. Very quickly used the Yoga Healing just to bring my health back up, and then I believe I carried on. But we're going to be ending the video here, so a massive thank you to anyone that was watching my stream today, and a massive thank you to anyone that's made it this far in the video. If you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing and leaving a like. And yeah, I'm going to be leaving my Twitch channel link down below, so if you guys want to see the full VOD before I post it on YouTube, make sure to go and check it out. If you'd also like to be involved in the live stream, everyone is more than welcome. My only rules are to respect each other and to be nice. It's not hard to do, people, so, you know, anyone is welcome. But with all that being said, a massive thank you, keep being awesome, and I will see you in the next one.